Mr. DJ Rose, Verkeezy, and C's. Welcome you to the No More Black Tears podcast.
Black tears that's heaven sent. Barack the first black president. I love my black skin. I love walking in black excellence. Black power, let's represent. All black, that's evident. I'm sure MLK and Malcolm X both didn't die for the hell of it. Strap a seatbelt, go and settle land. What makes you think that we would sell our land? We wouldn't sell out now. What makes you think that we would go ahead and try to sell out then? No more black tears, black on black kids. Love as is, love with passion. Paying black bills, learning black skills, making black meals. Black is backing. Big shout out to Fred Hampton. I'm black and proud like I'm A.J Brown, but I ain't doing no acting. My people here from the motherland. This podcast now active.
No more black tears, no more black tears. We back, you know what I'm saying? And it all happened in the week.
So this week in sports, we're going to start with the explosive Myles Garrett trade. The only thing more explosive than that trade is Myles Garrett off that edge, man. So Myles Garrett, arguably the best defensive player in the league right now, got traded from the Cleveland Browns to the Los Angeles Rams for Jared Verse, a first-round pick in 2027, a second-round pick in 2028, and a third-round pick in 2029, man. I'm going to start off by saying this is a lot of compensation for Myles Garrett. And when I first woke up, Rose, I was telling my brother TTK, because I work night shift, by the way, y'all. I woke up and all I saw was Myles Garrett traded to the Rams. My first initial thought was, they trying to rig the season. They trying to rig the motherfucking season. And you want to know why that was my first thought, Rose? Because I didn't know Jared Verse was in the deal. Because if they would have if they could have made this deal by giving up Jared Verse, and you would have still had Byron Young, Jared Verse, and Myles Garrett, because the Rams already had one of the better defensive lines last year. I'd have been like, y'all just signed two corners. Y'all traded for a corner from the Chiefs and signed the other corner. Y'all trying to rig the season. When I saw Jared Verse was part of the deal, I was like, this is still a big move for them, but it's more fair now because this is a lot of compensation for Myles Garrett at 30 years old. Like, Jared Verse is one of the young defensive pass rushers in the league that has a lot of potential, that's already made an all-pro, made some Pro Bowls in his young career. Like, the only player of his caliber at his age, maybe Jalen Carter. Like, they both are the two young. Like, if you was to say, who's the two young people on the defensive line that you want to have for the next 2 years, it would be one of them two. You know, and I would lean into Carter, but Jared Verse is right there, though, because he's on the edge, Carter's in the middle. That's why I would pick Carter, because he's more disruptive. So I want everybody to understand how good Jared Verse is. But Myles Garrett, the only reason why I start off by saying the best defensive player in the league right now and not of this generation is because there's a man named Aaron Donald that played the same time period as Myles Garrett. But in terms of his generation, Myles Garrett is easily top three. Like, the only two that you can, like, Aaron Donald's obviously best, and the only person you can make the argument is better than Myles Garrett is J.J. Watt. And they kind of played in the same era. So this trade for the Rams it makes them almost unbeatable, man, because they solidified their secondary, and their defense was okay last year. They just added Myles Garrett, the best pass rusher in the league. So teams ain't going to have a lot of time to throw. The only weakness is maybe they won't be able to stop the run. But will teams even have the chance to run on them? Because that offense is so explosive. That offense is going to score so many points. And I'm not going to lie, I feel bad for teams in the NFC, bro. I feel bad for teams like my Falcons. Because for over a decade, how many times do you think Myles Garrett has played in a game where his team has been up by 15 points?
No, not a lot.
That's going to happen a lot this season, bro. Like, he's going to be playing, like, he broke the sack record, and they lost a lot of games last year. What? I shudder to think what's going to happen. But from the Browns' perspective, you can't get more than this, bro. This is a haul, man. You got first-round pick, second-round pick, fifth-round pick, young defensive play to build around. Jared Verse still got 2 years on his deal. Plus, you got the team option for a third year, technically. You can franchise him. So you potentially got him for 4 years now, Rose. Then on top of that, you got the first-round pick. I think they're going to go into next season with 2 first-round picks in 2027. If you don't feel like Shadour's the quarterback, you're going to have ammunition to move up and get your guy at quarterback. Like, you can't do much better than this if you're the Browns. This is one of those few trades. If you ask me, I think both teams won.
Yeah, I think they're trying to get into that Manning guy. They trying. I think
but that boy Arch.
Yeah, I think they're trying to get him next year. But first, good player, very good player. You know what I'm saying? Been in the Pro Bowl twice, only been in the elite twice. This is his 3rd year coming up. So pretty good player. I think they say this is probably one of the most that that a team has got for a 30-year-old or something like that. So, but Myles Garrett, man, you can't go wrong with that. So hopefully he stays healthy, which normally he is healthy. But you know what I'm saying? Every time something big happens like this, it's like something always happens.
It's karma.
So hopefully they can stay healthy, and we'll see what they do. I ain't mad if they Matt Stafford won the Super Bowl, another Super Bowl. I wouldn't be mad at that, but wow. You see, how can the Rams always do this, but then teams like other teams don't? Like, that's just like the Ravens. Ravens should have been trying to do something like this.
You want to know why? Because the Rams have had this philosophy for the last 6 years. Fuck them picks.
Yeah.
And these other teams like the Ravens, these other teams is afraid about their future. They're afraid not to have picks. And the Rams say, fuck them picks.
Yeah, but they obviously won the Super Bowl by saying this.
No, I agree with it. If you got I feel like all teams, Bills, Chiefs, Ravens, the Bengals, if you got a quarterback that you feel like can win the Super Bowl, it should be fuck them picks. Let's get what we can to try to win now. And the Rams do that. They're smart.
Yeah, so I just feel like some other people should try to do this philosophy too.
Like the Bills need a pass rusher.
Yeah,
Chiefs need a pass rusher. Like the Bengals definitely should have did this shit.
Yeah, so I guess I'm happy for him too because he played the Browns. He played them because he won the trade last year. He got paid.
But then the Rams give him an extension too today.
I haven't been watching today.
Yeah, I think the Rams gave him an extension too.
So he got double paid. So man, but you deserve that when you break the sack record. You was obviously the hands down best player in the league last year, and now you get a chance to win. So now there can't be no excuses for you, and so it's Super Bowl or bust for them now. Super Bowl or bust.
Yeah, the Rams reworked his deal where he's gonna make more money this year. Man, talking about Super Bowl or bust, a team that was in the Super Bowl last year, the New England Patriots, a team that won the Super Bowl 2 years ago, the Philadelphia Eagles, made a trade to send A.J. Brown, one of the top receivers, to the Patriots, and the Eagles got a 28 first-round pick and a 2027 fifth-round pick. Man, I felt like this was a great trade when I said it was a great trade for the Rams and the Browns, I feel like the Patriots got swindled. I don't feel like A.J. Brown is still that guy. I don't think he's worth a first round pick. I don't think he's worth a first and a fifth round pick, to be honest, man. Like, if I'm the Eagles, you gave us a first round pick and a fifth round pick, so we get a first round pick in 2028, but a fifth round pick for 2027. And the Eagles, you can say what you want about them, they've been one of the better teams of the last 7 years drafting. So they hit on their picks for the most part. And they just got Mekhi Lemon at receiver, so it should be straight at receiver. And we pretty much on draft night, what did we say when they drafted Mekhi Lemon? A.J. Brown out of there. So this ain't surprising, but I will say this. I just did for the Patriots to really only be bidding against themselves, because did it seem like any other team really was going after A.J. Brown? Like, it seemed like it was just the Patriots the only real landing spot for A.J. Brown in terms of a trade.
I think there was other teams, but they had already worked it out like in April.
Yeah.
Like before they draft that he was going to.
Do you think there was teams that was willing to give up a first round pick for AJ?
No, I don't think so. I think all the other teams probably only want to give up a second round.
And that's where he would be to me. A second round pick I would have been cool with, but a first round pick, like, I just feel like, didn't the Patriots have a first round pick this year? I think they had a first round pick this year, but they traded out the first round. Like, if I'm the Patriots, I would have rather used my first round pick this year and my first round pick in 2028 and trade up because this was such a deep receiver class and just get a receiver this year that's much younger than A.J. Brown. So, but it'll make the Patriots better. I just don't know if it was worth it for a receiver that I don't think has that many years left.
But for them to be better, he's going to have better numbers than Stephon Diggs did. And Stephon Diggs had 1,000 yards, maybe 6 or 7 touchdowns. So he's going to have double-digit touchdowns.
Yes.
Plus 1,200 yards.
Yeah.
To make this trade better, because if he's only getting the same number as Stephon had, you should have just kept Stephon.
And he's going to have to do something that Stephon did last year. Mm-hmm. Be quiet.
Yeah. And I don't know if he can do that. Well, he does like to read a lot. So he might be able to do that.
Hey, man, moving on from someone who some people would say is a top 10 receiver in the league to someone who I know is a top 10 receiver currently. Drake London from the Atlanta Falcons just signed his extension, 4 years, $141 million, $100 million guaranteed. When I woke up to this, I was shocked because I wasn't even thinking that he was getting paid. I wasn't even thinking it was time to pay him. But when I saw the deal, I wasn't even mad, bro. I'm gonna be honest, man, because he's one of the best receivers in the league. Like, he's been doing what he's been doing in Atlanta with mediocre quarterback play, and I feel like the Falcons had to pay him. Which I want to make this very clear. One thing about Art Blank that I would give him: if we draft you and you play well, that white man would pay you. I don't think he's ever haggled any player that he's drafted since he's been there with their contract. Like, he pretty much pays you. So this is on par for what he does. You get drafted by the Falcons while off the blank is there. You perform like you're supposed to perform. You get paid. This just shows you why Kyle Pitts didn't get paid. Because, nigga, you've been playing like doo-doo. You ain't been consistent. Because Kyle Pitts got drafted before London. And London got his contract first. So this should show Pitts. Had you been more consistent in your production, you would have got paid, nigga.
Yeah, I ain't got no problem with it. I'm happy for him. He deserved it. He deserved to get paid. He is a top 10 receiver in the league today. And he was, until Bijan got there, he was the only shining star that we had. You know what I'm saying? The shining light that we had on the team. Like, he was the only one that came and showed up each and every game that he played. He's been hurt a couple times, but he's always shown up and did his part. They might not have game plan to get him the ball like other teams do with their best receivers, which I don't know why. Maybe Kevin can do a better job at doing that. Kevin, come on. But we'll see. I'm just hoping that, because if the two people that need to be having the ball in their hand is B. Robinson, and I ain't talking about Brian.
B. John
and Drake London.
Those are the two main players that every week you should go into the game plan. How can we get the ball in their hands? Drake 10 times and B. John 20.
Yes.
And then Pitts, you get whatever left over.
And now we got the new receiver from Georgia. He need to be getting the ball too right after London, because he's explosive. And Pitts, you just need to catch the ball when we throw it to you.
Hey, man, get in where you fit in, man. Speaking of get in where you fit in, man, Mr. Russell Wilson is going to fit in with the new CBS football team, man. So Russell Wilson announced earlier this week that he's retiring from the NFL. He signed a CBS contract to talk football there and do CBS Sports. The details of the contract has not been finalized. And I saw this, and it's so sad in sports because we remember the ending of a movie more than we do the majority of the movie. Because the ending of Russell's career just was so bad that I'm afraid people are going to linger on that so much. Russell has had a phenomenal career. Like, I remember watching Russell at North Carolina State, where that white boy took over at quarterback because the coach was racist. He went to Wisconsin. People forget they won the Big Ten championship that year with Monty Ball and him. He got drafted in the 3rd round by Seattle. I can't remember the white boy name, but it was a white boy. I think he was the backup in San Diego at the time.
Green Bay.
Matt
Flynn.
That's what it was. Matt. He beat out Matt, and they just paid Matt Flynn. People forget that. They paid Matt Flynn to be the starter quarterback. Russ beat him out as a rookie, and within the next couple of years, took that team to 2 Super Bowls, became one of the best quarterbacks in the league. man, and he's always been someone that you could look at as the face of the league and be happy that he represents the league, especially if you keep what he does off the field with the stuff he did in the Seattle Children's Hospital and stuff like that. Like, he's never really been known for no bullshit, but I'm gonna remember Russell as just being the second black quarterback to win a Super Bowl, the first black quarterback that I got to see with my own two eyes win a Super Bowl. You know, because I wasn't alive when Doug Williams did it, so I got to see Russell win the Super Bowl, and that shit meant something to me. You know, even though he did it against Peyton Manning, who I love Peyton Manning, but I was happy Russ got that shit because, you know, and that just really opened the, like, there's a lot of black quarterbacks that open the floodgates for black quarterbacks, but I feel like people don't talk enough about Russell winning that Super Bowl. Once he did that, it just seemed like the floodgates really broke the fuck down for black quarterbacks to take over the league. And I think a lot of people don't understand this, Jose. That's not our age. This is new. 15 years ago, it's a lot of niggas at quarterback today. This is some new shit to see this many niggas at quarterback. We got niggas that are backups in the league. Like, you got someone like Jacoby Brissett, who probably would have never even be a starter in the league. Fuck that. He wouldn't even be a backup in the league. He finna get started snaps this season probably with Arizona, man. So, like, nah, man, Russ has done a lot in his career, man, and shout out to him. I'm looking forward to seeing him on CBS because he seems like he should fit in well there, but you don't know till you see it.
Yeah, when I see Russell, I'm gonna remember him as stepdaddy to baby future. But shout out to him, man, because all y'all people that said he was lame, look what he had now. You know what I'm saying? After his lame career is over with now, Super Bowl winner, quarterback now, should have won twice, should have been 2 times Super Bowl champion. Now he's going to CBS getting another bag, and y'all still making fun of him on your TV shows.
Hey, you want to know something funny, man? I just want to say this because you said something about people calling him lame. Russ has always been criticized for not being black enough. I don't know if you saw his retirement video. He said something in that I caught that I really loved. He said, "Thank you, Pete Carroll, for giving a young black man an opportunity." That shows you he sees himself as a black person. So whether how you see him, it don't matter. He sees himself as someone that's black, man. And that I thought that was deep right there.
Yeah, so
because he could have just said, "Thank you for giving me a chance. Thank you for giving a young man a chance." He made sure he said, "A young black man a chance."
Yeah, and he's a stand-up guy. You know what I'm saying? Good father, good husband, good football player. I know he's gonna do a good job at CBS. I know you know,
better than Tom Brady.
Oh, definitely better than Tom. And he could be better than Breeze too.
Oh shit, gonna be better than Breeze.
You know what I'm saying? He won't be better than the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? Matty Ice.
Oh yeah.
He'll be better than Matty Ice, but he's gonna step in right in Matt's shoes and do the thing, man.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. Shout out to Russ, man. Shout out to the NBA Finals, man. So we had Game 1. The Spurs won Game 7. Like I said, they would against OKC, and they unfortunately lost Game 1 to the Knicks in San Antonio with Karl-Anthony Towns going off, Jalen Brunson having a major fourth quarter. Vic didn't really play his best. Now that we're getting ready for Game 2 tonight, I expect the Spurs to come back and win. I expect Wemby to have a monster game. But I expect this to be a long series. I expect this to be a 6-7 game series because the Knicks have the players to match up with the Spurs. And I think what's so interesting about this series is we get to see 2 team structures in this finals. We get to see a team that was mostly built through the draft, the Spurs, and a team in the Knicks that was built through free agency and via trades. And there's so many players in this team for the Knicks. And this is the part of sports sometimes that people don't understand. There's a will that people have in sports sometimes. Like, fuck X's and O's. Sometimes it just comes to Jimmy and Joe's. Because I don't know what this means to Jalen Brunson. As much as he's been doubted. I don't know how hard he's willing to fight these 7 games to win this series. Because he's been through a lot to get here. I don't know how, like, we clown Cat. But the way Cat played game one, the way he got on that glass, like he was rebounding like y'all done called me soft my whole career. Y'all said I would never get to this point, and Cat played possessed. I didn't expect that from Cat. And if Cat's going to play like this whole series, they will win this series. The Knicks will win this series. I someone like Josh Hart, who's been a journeyman and mostly been a backup his whole career, who's getting starting minutes and stuff like that. Someone like Mikal Bridges, like they got a lot of players. This is if you really want to say an NBA team full of players, and you don't get this a lot in the NBA. This is really some NFL shit. You don't really get an NBA team full of players where they can honestly say they've been doubted their whole career. Because most of the time, who's the best players on the NBA teams, Rose? The stars. You've been the man since high school. You was the man in college. We drafted you to be the man. None of these niggas on this team, except for Cat, was drafted to be the man. So, like, I can see the Knicks winning, but I do feel like that Spurs team, I like Dylan Harper, I like Stephon Castle, and I like big men, so I'm still going to go Spurs in like 6 or 7, man. But, yeah, game one really was a doozy, man. And if we can get games like that the whole series, bro, man, this would be a great finals, man.
Yeah.
Oh, also, man, what's going to happen when game 3 comes, bro? Like, nigga, when that first game in New York comes, that shit's going to be crazy.
Yeah, Trump's supposed to be there. So.
Oh, yeah, they did say Trump going to be in the house.
Yeah, he said he's supposed to be courtside, but they were saying, I don't know if it's logistical for him to be there with his security and that sort of thing, but he said he's supposed to be there. So, shout out to both of my dark horses. You know what I'm saying? They made it to the finals. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to MGH and TTK. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all boys. You know what I'm saying? Had to throw that in there for y'all. But yeah, man. I think in the Knicks in 6, and I had the Spurs winning until I seen a story about Jalen Brunson the other day, and I didn't know that he was. I know he wore the Kobe's on his feet, but I didn't know he was that much of a Kobe fan, and I didn't know that his mom and Kobe's sister played college volleyball together.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah. So and then one day, his sister, it's kind of funny because Kobe's sister and his mom.
Like, yeah, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah, but so they were friends. They played volleyball together, and she took Jalen to a game, and he got to meet Kobe, and Kobe gave him some words of encouragement, and you can now, after listening to that and seeing how he plays,
especially how clutch he is in that fourth quarter.
Yeah, and the heart that he has, is like, oh yeah, he got the Mamba in him. He got the Black Mamba in him. So I can definitely. I don't see nobody else. I can see them doing it. And also, it's like when you hear the sports analysts, the professional sports analysts, because we're sports analysts too, but the professional ones that get paid to do it, they always talk about the experience. Like if the Spurs win this championship, this is gonna be the first time that a team this young without any experience has ever done it, ever, and probably in any sport. So, but they keep weighing on that experience. So if they do it, it's going to be kind of like a miracle, even though they got an alien on their team.
Yeah.
Even though they got ET on the team, it's still going to be a miracle if they do it. So, and then with Brunson and then the other teams like Bridges having that experience and Cat playing the way he played, Josh Hart got all the heart in the world. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Robinson came in and gave him some good minutes, and Coach Mike Brown. You know what I'm saying? This is his chance. Like he's been there before. You know what I'm saying? Mitch Johnson's never been there before, but as a head coach, but this is his chance. Like he's been there before. He's coached sorry teams. He's got paid. He's coached great teams. He's coached great players. I think this is his time, man. Because when's the last time a black head coach has won it? It's gonna be this time. Somebody's gonna win it. Both of them black, but
can I be honest? When I saw that, I don't know why. The NBA just seems so much different than the NFL. It seemed like for some reason in my head, I just felt like there was always a black coach in the finals. But then I saw this and I had to look back at the finals like, damn, bro, maybe it's just because the players is just so more important than the coaches. We don't be realizing there be white niggas coaching the finals.
Yeah. So I don't have to has it ever happened?
Wait, it's been 2 black coaches?
Oh, 2 black coaches won the no, as a black coach ever won the finals?
Oh yeah, no, there's been some black coaches win the finals from Doc Rivers and
Doc
I think
Rivers.
78 they had a black coach. It was 2 black coaches in the finals when I looked it up. 78 and obviously one
That's
of them
a long time ago.
Yeah.
So it doesn't happen often.
Lou Williams. Not Lou Williams, Tyronn Lue.
Okay, yeah, Tyronn won. Yeah, okay. So it hasn't been many of them, but you would think it would be more, like you said.
Yeah, way more, just with as many prominent black coaches as been in the league.
So, but I think it's Mike Brown's. I think it's his time. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, by Andrew Missoula.
Okay, yeah. So yes. Recently, we had some recent.
But in terms of just 2 black coaches, now this is the first time in a long time.
Yeah. So somebody's going to win it, and I grew up a Knicks fan, but you know what I'm saying. But shout out to the Hawks. Knicks is on a 12-game winning streak, and the Hawks is the only team that beat them this postseason.
That's crazy.
And on a 12-game winning streak, boy, they looking like the 2000 Lakers.
I'm trying to tell you, man.
It's like,
and I think that's another thing about this Knicks team that is so easy to get behind. You can tell them boys really fuck with each other. Mm-hmm. You can tell they really cool. And I'm gonna say this right here. I don't know what kind of leadership Jalen Brunson has done. What he's got out of Cat, I've never seen this Cat before. Like, cause no, like from Andrew Wiggins to Jimmy Butler to Ant-Man, nobody's been able to get Cat to play like he has in New York. Jalen Brunson is getting the best of Cat.
Yeah, man. So, I'm excited to see Game 2, and hopefully it'll come down to like it did the first game. You know what I'm saying? We get a great game to watch, and have more sports to talk about afterwards. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Final thoughts, Rose?
No, I don't have any final thoughts.
Man, my only thing, and this didn't make the rundown because we had so much other stuff, but I did want to say, man, shout out to Christian Watson for signing a 4-year, $110.5 million contract extension with $31 million guaranteed. Because I'll be honest, it is he hasn't had the career people thought he would have so far in the NFL. He showed flashes of greatness, but when I saw him get paid, that really, really surprised me because he hasn't consistently been great, man. But shout out to him, man. Maybe he'll be the next great Green Bay receiver, man. Shout out to the mama.
You better stay healthy. Gotta.
Mr. DJ Rose, Vert Keezy, and C's, welcome you to the No More Black Tears podcast.
Black tears that's heaven sent. Barack the first black president. I love my black skin. I love walking in black excellence. Black power, let's represent. All black, that's evident. I'm sure MLK and Malcolm X both didn't die for the hell of it. Strap a seatbelt, go and settle land. What makes you think that we would sell our land? We wouldn't sell our land. What makes you think that we would go ahead and try to sell out then? No more black tears, black on black kids. Love us as is, love with passion. Paying black bills, learning black skills, making black meals. Black is backing. Big shout out to Fred Hampton. I'm black and proud like I'm A.J Brown, but I ain't doing no acting. My people here from the motherland. This podcast now active.